We back here, y'all. As soon as y'all get situated, sooner than later. That is Douglas Brown. Okay. Okay. We're rolling. Somebody give me the date is. So Miss Jackson, can you be my note taker?
Yes.
Okay. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna make sure that everything I tell them, I'm gonna say, make sure you get that and then get it back to me later. And then we can always use this for our state board class.
Okay.
So come on, Miles. Come on, Mr. Brown. Morning. Morning. Today is the 6th. Come on, set that up last. Come on. Taking notes today.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah. All right. If you do not have this packet, get my man. You want to grab one of them chairs, Mr. Brown? They more comfortable for you because we're gonna be taking notes. And you need something to write with and all that, or you got a notebook? No, I need one. I got you. Here, I'm gonna give you something to write with so you get a notebook. Here we go. That's all right there?
Yeah.
Got little slots and all that.
Mm-hmm.
How many did you
I think it was about 90. Yeah. I'm glad I kept it because I was gonna send it off. It didn't fit my cosmetology stuff. I thought it was bigger. Then I was like, you know what? I just want my purpose and stuff. Okay.
All right, y'all. Today is April 6th, 2022. This class that we're doing today is State Board Preparation. State Board Preparation. If you do not know what State Board Preparation is, what we're going over is you have done a significant amount of time and you're getting ready to complete the program and you're getting ready to take your test. And the test that you're taking is called the State Board. Okay, so everything that we're going to go over is going to be concerning the State Board. I know we've been off for a minute, and I'm just saying today I caught you guys off guard, and that's what I wanted to do to see how y'all react. But this is going to be our new routine. Our new routine is going to be coming back here, getting here by 9:30. Class going to start at 9:45. We're going to start class at 9:45. So new schedule going to come out about class. I'm going to work on that today. And that barbershop won't be closed, man. So we're gonna have to get the theory in. I like to always start class with a little motivation. And the motivation that I want to give y'all is do what you have to do. And what I mean by that is do what you have to do. Don't wait on nobody else to get things done, because only you are going to complete and get things done to the best of your ability by you doing it. So if that means you got to get ready for this test, if you got to, whatever it is you got to do what you have to do to get to the next, phase of your life. All right. So everybody has a packet. It's on the screen this morning on the TV also. So we're going to be just taking notes. People on Zoom, you can just watch the board and know that we're taking notes on the State Board. All right. So I need some readers. I want to ask Ms. Jackson, can you read this page right here?
Yes. State Board of Barber Examiners, content outlines and skills list. Theory exam content outlines, content outline barber, content outline barber teacher, content outline barber manager, practical skills exam content outlines, practical skills test, teacher practical examination skills list.
Okay, so here it is.
Morning, everybody.
Right, giving you the outline. Is giving you the outline for the barber test. What other test is it giving you the outline of? What's this one right here? Barber manager. So now, if you need to know what you got to do for your, to go back to the motivational word, do what you have to do. So if you was to go to be a teacher, what page would you go to? So now, what are you guys ready to become? What page are you guys on? 1 and 2. So all we getting ready to do today now is read 1 and 2 and dissect it and take notes. All right. Now, so here we are. It's on the screen in case you want to look at theory exam, content and outline. So the content outline part, right, is showing you that it's 110 scored items. They're telling you it's going to be 110 scored items. So it's going to be 110 different boards. right? So put this in our notes. The first note we're going to take is on the content outline is going to be 100 general questions. Be 100 general questions. It's going to be 10 state questions. When it says right here, right? I want my this question. They talking about 100 general questions, right? And they say it's going to be 10 state questions. What are they talking about when they say state? What are they talking about? So look, the test is going to be on 100 general questions. General is hair, nails, sanitation, sterilization. Mr. Brown, when it says it's going to be 10 state questions, what are they talking about? So put in your notes. Put in your notes. State equals Barber law. You need to know the law. So it's going to be 100 general questions, and then it's going to be 10 questions on the state law. So guess what? You got to be tight on your law class. All right. Before you take the test, there's going to be 20 pre-test items. So basically, when you get ready to do the theory, you're going to be on a computer. And what they're going to do is they're going to give you practice questions to see if you know how to use the system. And what I mean by that is going to be a question, and you got to press 1 for answer A, 2 for answer B, 3 for answer C. They're going to need to know you know how to work the keyboard. All right. But with the 20 pre-test items, right? If it's 15 questions, that's going to be general. And it's going to be 5 questions state. What do the state mean? Barber law. Barber law. What do the state mean? Okay. All right, I want to hear you talk. All right, so now, here's what the test going to be on. Rules, regulations, and safety. Okay? Let me get a reader, Mr. Miles. You read that first list for me, sir?
A, safety, knowledge of products, thermal appliance, precaution.
Stop right there. So the test is going to be on a knowledge of products, tools, and equipment. So it's going to be on thermal appliance. What's a thermal appliance? What do we have on the barbershop floor that's a thermal appliance? Who? The towel warmer. But what does Mr. Vinny Hogan use? The light. You know, hey, Vinny, is the light up there? The X-ray light. Wow. Oh, all right. So we got a thermal light that I want y'all to practice. I want Miss Jackson and everybody to say before they do a haircut, they need to grab that thermal light and it has a magnifying glass. Yes? No. All right. So that thermal light has a magnifying glass which can let you see the scalp. See, what do we use the magnifying glass for when we looking at the scalp? Correct. All right. So it's also going to be on patron protection, sanitation, procedures, professional conduct, consultation, record keeping. This is what the test is going to be about. So if you've done these subjects in the book already, good. If you haven't done them, then you need to do them, and you need to let me know that you haven't done them, which I know you haven't got any curriculum, Mr. Hill. So I'm going to get on that today. All right. Maintaining safe working conditions. Labeling. Do me a favor, on your paper right now, highlight or circle label on your notebook. Why do you think I just said circle that, Mr. Brown?
For a label,
Yeah,
that's what you have to have. You have to have everything. You will take the exam, you have to have everything labeled.
correct. Correct. All right. Handling, storing chemical products. Material safety data sheet. Who knows what an MSDS is? Material safety data sheet. Who, besides that, when we went over that in the chapter, you remember that, Miles? Remember that, Ms. Jackson? What's the MSDS?
So the MSDS is a sheet that actually tells you about the chemicals, tells you how to use the product.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta turn that joint, y'all gotta turn that joint off. Hey, Brian, you gotta turn that off. Yeah, man, I can't teach you like that. This shit real back here. All right. First aid, OSHA. Who knows what OSHA means? OSHA. All right, put this in our notes.
Occupational safety hazard. Administrative.
There you go. So let's get this in our notes, Ms. Jackson, because they're gonna have this. This is Barber law. This is Barber law. Occupational safety, health,
Health hazard.
occupational safety, health, administration. Yeah, man. We definitely shutting that barbershop down because I can't teach like that. I mean, I ain't fair to y'all either. Let me see. All right, where we stopped at? Sanitation and disinfection. All right, Miles, read that for me.
Personal hygiene, clean and dysfunction. What's the decontamination of supplies?
No, disinfection of supplies.
That's not supposed to be. Implements and tools. Dispensing.
Ronnie. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Prevention of infections, disease, and rash referral. Cleaning and disinfection work surface.
Okay. All right. Mr. Hill, can you take the next one? Hair scalp structure and care, which is 5 to 10% of the test. So what we need to do now is go back to these chapters. If you remember, Ms. Jackson, I was jumping jumping around because I was going to the chapters that I know the stuff is the test is on.
Right.
So the test is going to be on read that, Mr. Hill.
Hair, scalp, structure, and care. Properties of hair. 1, structure. 2, growth phases. 3, disorders. 4, hair loss.
Stop. What? All right, Ronnie. What's some disorders of the hair?
Like dandruff.
Okay.
Psoriasis.
Okay. So guess what? On a whole nother platform. What? Disorders. Okay. Keep going, Mr. Hill.
Hair type, pigment, wave pattern, follicle formation, texture, density, porosity, and elasticity.
Okay. Keep on.
Hair and scalp care services, scalp analysis, disorder and diseases of scalp, shampooing and conditioning, procedure, products, scalp treatment, scalp massage, procedure, products.
All right, so now it goes over to the top. So far, we know that the test is going to be on sanitation, it's going to be on procedures, it's going to be on hair structure, it's going to be on disorders of the hair. So we need to go back to chapters that deal with hair and skin. So hair and skin is going to be on the test. So that's just like a little side note. All right. Mr. Brown, you want to read shaving?
Shaving beard design 6% to 10%. A, shaving safety. B, procedures. 1, preparation. 2, shave and shaving areas. 3, post shave. C, techniques. Number 1, applying hot towels. Number 2, lathering. Number 3, shaving strokes.
Stop right there. Here is the circle that, highlight that, shaving strokes. Hey, Vinny, you got another ink pen? Yeah, what you doing? You might come on with us. We all need each other, man. You can't do it by yourself. All right. You got one of these packets?
The new ones?
No, not the new one. No, you got it. You got it. You got it. You in the club?
Hmm.
You in the club?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, reason why I asked y'all to stop at shaving strokes, we're gonna need the, and it's gonna be homework. So I got the homework list right here that I'm getting you, so we can get everybody. The shaving strokes: freehand, backhand, reverse freehand, reverse backhand, beard and mustache design, products and implements. All right. Hair cutting and hair styling. So hair cutting, the test is going to be on determination of the approximate cut and style, hair texture and types, hair condition, hair length, face shape, establishing guideline. They're going to want you to do a blunt, one length haircut on a mannequin. That's where Ms. Jackson can help us at. So when we go to the state board test, you got to do a haircut on a mannequin. And Ms. Jackson, you know how to do that, right? So we're going to have to get our mannequins to get that. So everything we're going over, Vinny, right now is for the state board test. So even if it don't apply to you, it does, because you got to teach it. Right. And we all got to teach it. So we all kind of learning it going over. So the test is going to be on, so right here on the screen, look on the screen, y'all. Hair cutting and hairstyle. They're talking about the mannequin. Blunt, one left, graduated layer haircut. So what they want us to do is what they call a layered haircut on the mannequin to make sure that
That's what the shears, right?
with the clippers and the shears. So watch this. They're gonna want you to use thinning shears, texturizing shears, using scissor shears. I never call shears scissors, so they disrespecting the barber game when you use certain words. But you're gonna use clippers and you're gonna use a razor. Then you're gonna do hairstyling or wet styling. You're gonna do blow. They may ask you to show blow drying or thermal styling or braiding, artificial hair products and styling. It may be questions on this stuff because what comes with our license is if you get a barber license, you can braid hair. Most people don't know that. All right. So, yeah. Last week, I believe we was in chemicals, or the week before. Didn't we do the chapter on chemicals?
Yes.
And your theory
No.
test,
No, we didn't.
we didn't do
We was
chemicals?
on muscles.
All right, well, we got to go on the chemicals. So it's 3 things that we need to study for the state board test that we need to restudy if they haven't studied. Skin, hair, and chemicals. Skin, hair, and chemicals. And we have to learn the 14 strokes by heart. With the chemical service is going to be color theory, product chemistry, materials and supplies, procedures, techniques, and application. Okay. Precautions. All right. Chemical hair relaxant. So Ms. Jackson, make sure we make a side note that we got to tackle chemistry, skin, and hair cutting. Those are the 3 main chapters of the test. Okay. Mr. Hill, read that at the top. Skincare. I think it's the next page.
Skin analysis, conditions that benefit from facial services, diseases and disorders that include facial services.
Okay. So I believe skincare we pretty tight on. I believe that this is why I say practice them facials every day. Because guess what? Your towel work. You got to see where your towel work at. You know what I mean? If you putting that towel on there sloppy, that means you're not practicing right. You know? All right, so now we switching over to the barber teacher test. Now, with the barber teacher test, there's going to be 2 things, either a facial or a shave. But why y'all need to know this is the same thing that they got to do for the state board, Vinny. You just got to do the same thing, but explain it. Part of we know this already. Ain't no theory. It's just going to be you teaching, doing what I'm doing right now. So what I would like to do is today I'm going to walk through the shave. And what I want everybody to do is we're going to write down the steps 1 by 1 so we can have the official steps. And then, Ms. Jackson, if you could, once we get the steps, either email them to me so I can print them out. And guess what? We're going to give Benny a binder with the steps to shaving and facial. But guess who else going to get it? Everybody. So when you graduate and you get ready to go take your teacher test, you got your teacher test going to be ready for you. So this is why I said we dedicate this to Vinny today. All right. Look, I'm gonna say it's 10:20. Let's take a 15-minute break, y'all. I'm proud of y'all, man. 15-minute break. We're gonna come back at 10:20. So that's what, 10:35. I'll see y'all at 10:35. Everybody on Zoom. See you.